Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome. Welcome. Now continue breathing up and down your pillar as we will set up the energetic space and get into it.
Absolutely. We're going to call in the teams now. We ask for the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, and the karmic board to merge deeply and fully with us now through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for our divine presences, our guides, our ascension councils to work in harmonious group consciousness together. So the highest of the highest of the highest will be shown here today for here and now. We ask for Temple of Mother Gaia grounding to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for Temple of Divine Union to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. And finally, calling on a Divine Presence Communion Temple to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. Beautiful. Feel how the teams are merging with you, the temples merge with your multidimensional field, and how it drops you deeper into your inner world and raises your frequency further, connects you more with your spirit. And know that what you don't receive in words, you will receive energetically. Your spirit is guiding this entire session. Beautiful.
Lovely. So we received your intentions for the session, your next steps in the spiritual mission, and your boyfriend twin flame has health challenges, and also whatever is in the highest. Did you have anything to share or add or ask as well?
No, that's it, really.
Lovely, lovely, excellent. Okay, so first of all, we're going to scan your field. You can ask anything at any time. If you don't understand or if you want more explanation, let us know, and we will flow with what the team shows us. And let's have a look now. So first of all, they'd like to ask for you to imagine yourself laying back on a crystal bed, a crystal table, healing in a sacred space in the Divine Presence Communion Temple. And what they're wanting for you to feel is relaxation, surrender, softening of your field. Just allowing the openness, allowing the veils, illusions, identity to just fall away. Feel yourself floating in no space, no time, in the divine feminine, divine mother, voidal womb type space where you feel deliciously supported and held and nurtured, honored for the divine being you are, the powerful being of light that you are. There we go. It was taking a little bit, there was a little bit of protection from you. You're very safe and all is well, all is in divine order for you. And they're showing you actually with beautiful angelic wings, which is a little different to what we normally see. And so there's an angelic nature that they're wanting us to see with you. And first of all, there's some alignment of the symbolic angelic wings. And so in other times, in other dimensions, you have what they're showing us at this point in time is that you have had the experience as an angel, actually as an archangelic type being. So just allowing your wings to stretch out now. Imagining this, imagining them stretching out, opening up. And so the way that they look right now is very mottled underneath. It's like they're sort of filled with charcoal type looking energy. So they're going to be dusted off and cleansed. And this will be a symbol of feeling freedom and feeling like the true spiritual being that you are, feeling that true purity and empowerment on earth. And so continue to feel that expanded, surrendered state as the team step forth to assist in cleansing your field. Sanat Kumara steps forth and is assisting. The Syrians are here with us the Andromedans.
And Archangel Michael wishes to share as well that you can use these wings, and you will get used to it. He smiles. You can use these wings to actually draw in energy from the universe into your multidimensional field. And he says he understands that you have high sensitivities as an empath and a telepath. And knowing that you are very safe in the world, what will help you is drawing more energy in through these angelic wings, but also Archangel Metatron can help you with navigating the world more with a small protective seal type energy, a protective platinum energy that you can ask him to assist you with. And this will mean it'll be easier for you to feel who you are in the world and where others are in the world. So you will be more empowered to feel yourself at the high frequency that you are, high level telepath and empath that you are. So this will help you to expand more and then draw in the next parts of your mission, for then you'll be ready to anchor and ground those in your world.
Okay.
And so they're cleansing with liquid white light and also cosmic white flames at the moment, just really cleansing, and it looks a little like dry cleaning at the moment, just really moving through the feathers and just really refreshing your field. And it's happening quite quickly now, and you may feel that lightness. They're really an expansion of your heart. And so symbolically, these beautiful archangelic wings, you'll be able to cleanse spaces. This relates as well to your mission. You hold such purity and such angelic frequency through your field that when you open your energetic field and expand, you will be able to channel through cleansing frequency. And you can, if you like, imagine yourself using your wings as imagine the wind from massive wings just cleansing a space, filling it with light basically. And so you would be a channel of light just flowing through. And so this can be used in many situations, in your home, in your work, in your relationships, in many different situations, to do it from a place of checking in with your spirit first, if it's in the highest, of course, always. And so now that your field is a little more refreshed, there's more willingness now to trust this process, just allowing your field to your heart sphere, your aura, to shift from 6 feet in all directions to 12 feet in all directions. So you'd be in a heart sphere of 24 feet in diameter, and we're just going to actually go a little further with you. So you're actually going to be going to 24 feet out from your heart. So across, you'll be 48 feet across in diameter. So they're really wanting you to expand. There's a lot of energy that wants to come through your field. And you already connect with this. However, there's a protectiveness about you that actually dims your light massively.
Yeah.
We see very well when we look at energy fields, and it was all I saw was a gray screen when I first looked. And so it took a little bit. And so this can be a tendency in situations where there's a bit of challenge in the field, where you hide your light, you hide your purity, your innocence, your divinity, your integrity, everything. You can just sort of, you sense the field so much that you literally use your wings. It was like your gray wings, which needed a cleansing. You kind of like put them in front of you to protect. Can you relate to that kind of energy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
this is framed as well. Yeah.
Say that again. Sorry.
I easily get drained in public spaces. Is this related?
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely,
100%, 100%,
yeah. And so you're going to be receiving assistance, and that's the what Metatron assisted you with. So in your energy work each day, you can work on activating that sort of like, what was the membrane of some sort around her field?
Yeah, like a seal or protective platinum layer.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you've done the energy clearing course, but there's and the setting up energy course. There's techniques in there that can help you, and also just being aware of. You can just ask your team for pretty much anything. Ask them to just seal your empathic and telepathic, energy centers just while you are out in public. That type of thing. Have you tried that before?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, that can assist you. And so you don't need to feel everything when you're in public. You need to have your wits about you, and you can still be fully connected to spirit. But imagine, for example, your feeling center being your solar plexus. You can imagine it sort of being sealed with a beautiful frequency, like a filter to the world. And then you can also imagine that with your telepathic, the brow chakra and other centers in your field, and just ask for your empathic and telepathic centers to be sealed either with a light seal, a medium seal, or a heavy duty seal. And so what will happen is you'll just feel the energies, or not feel the energies, but there will either be a filter, or you will actually be able to just feel you in relation to the world, and instead of feeling the entire world around you. And you'll feel freer to open your wings out in the world and say, hey, this is me. Really. And that's where you can shine the light, and that's where you can step forward more into your mission and not get drained from it. And so part of that is not reaching out to find out, is everybody okay? Not reaching out, what's happening over there? None of that. Just really start to be more self-centered in a high frequency way. Does that make sense? So really, where am I in the world? So center yourself and make that a priority in all situations.
Okay. Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah. And also another archangel steps forth to join Metatron and Michael as a real team of archangels joining around you, and that's Archangel Faith. And whoever you feel most comfortable with, call them in all the time, because they want you to really get used to working with these wings, because it's a very easy access point for more energy for you. When you do get drained as you're learning, refill yourself through these wings. It's kind of like, see them as solar panels for energy.
A bit like a pump.
Yeah, so you spread it out, you spread them out and receive through the wind and the energy, and imagine them just filling up with universal love and light energies and filling your field. Like, really get used to that pretty fast. Michael says just draw it in. And even though part of you might not be so comfortable with this idea that you have these wings, remember, on the inner realms, you are so much more than what you might think, and you are aware of it. Just get used to it, because you're already there in your energy frequency. It's just about activating this and owning it and going for it.
How does that feel with the wings for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just unexpected, but yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's unexpected and an easy way for you.
Different, isn't it?
And also just get used to just doing even more regular pillar work. And it would be good if you do whatever you feel guided to as far as energy clearing and setting up your energy space, because you are so sensitive. It's going to give you a lot of empowerment.
Absolutely.
Now the team wants to shift. Is that okay that we shift?
Yes, let's go. A lot wants to come through. We're going
we're just talking really fast, because the team wants to just share a lot in this time that we have.
They're bursting. Yeah.
So this is in relation to your twin flame that is dealing with his health. And the team has said we do have permission to assist him with it, because of your connection to him. We don't always get permission in that way. And so what it's about is they're showing his energetic field, and it's literally just a lack of energy flowing through his field. It's almost like if you were to look at it's like if his field was represented as wood, they're showing wood for whatever reason, and it's sort of aged, dry wood, aged by the sun, very porous, And so what they want to do is have him, they're going to flow more energy through his field, connecting really deeply to Mother Earth, connecting to Source, opening his field wider and really letting energy flow through. And perhaps he has the same thing as you, that he's very sensitive to energy and he's drained by the world and he's not quite sure about his direction, all that type of stuff. There could be many reasons why it is, but the first is, if you're thirsty, drink water. And so he needs access to
spiritual
more energy, spiritual energy, Mother Earth energy, because he's a high spiritual being like you. And so if whatever he believes in or not believes in, or where he's at or not is at, one thing he can do, which is pretty basic stuff, is his pillar. Like really his pillar for a while, hold it to 6 or 12 feet out, bring it down to Mother Earth, bring it up to Source 3 times a day. That's going to flow energy through his field. It's going to flow old energy out. It's going to bring new energy in. And you can teach him some basic techniques as well as protecting his energy fields if he goes out in public, also sealing his telepathic, empathic nature. So really nurturing his energy to really bring that back. And whatever else you guys are already doing, just add this to it, because the core of it is more energy needs to flow. I mean, if you are being on Earth, you need to drink water. If you don't drink water, you get thirsty and eventually you get parched. And that's kind of where his field is at. And so that means that his system is representing that as non-health, because he needs more energy to flow through. Remember, as spirit merges with our vessels, that is the life force energy we have. And he needs to merge more, or he can choose to merge more with his spirit, have his support teams bring in. And whether he's there in his belief or not, he can still do the very basics to get started. And that could simply be, you know, if he likes more things
is he spiritual?
He's very spiritual, very open to all of it.
Yeah, okay. So he's
wonderful. And so if he likes working with certain members of the team, or if he just feels comfortable with grounding to Mother Gaia and then reaching out to spirit and calling in his spirit, you know, you're quite familiar, I would say, with the basic setup of the pillar that we do in most meditations, right? You know, you expand your heart energy, breathe it down to Mother Gaia, breathe it up to Source, and then you've got your 6 feet wide pillar, and just let him run that at least 3 times a day to really get spiritual energy moving through him. And also when he does anything in relation to his mission or his work, to get him more into the higher emotions of joy, feeling good, optimism, positivity, things like appreciation, really holding those type of energies in his field, rather than the other energies of focusing on maybe illness, repression, everything that's constricted in his field, worry, all those type of things. So really shift what he focuses on. It's almost like if you're, you know, watching Netflix or whatever, only watch the positive shows and books for a while until he's stronger, and then he can choose wider again. But really get him to focus more, you know, like stand in the sun, drink water, get energy flowing through his system.
That's what he loves.
That's really what it's about. And then eventually what will happen is pretty quickly he'll start to understand that he's probably at a crossroads where next flows of his mission are coming through. And for whatever reason, he's not choosing that, or he's not ready, or there's maybe worries underneath it, or fears, or whatever. There could be a lot of reasons. We're not getting a lot of insights there, but we are getting this massive key for you guys to start with straight away. And that is to flow more energy through his field. The same really goes for you, is upping your energy management, having more regular flow so you don't get drained as much, so you don't feel that gray energy. That would be very, very good for you as well. So for both of you guys, especially cleansing your field, making sure you're always hydrated energetically, etc. Very powerful for both of you guys, because you got big missions here, you know, and it's probably happening because the team wants to kick up the next phase of your mission. You know, your spirit really wants to bring forth these next steps for you, and we might get a little bit more about that.
Yeah, no, what the team would like to ask now is he making the choices that you've heard him speak about over the last while? Is he choosing what he truly wants in his life?
He hasn't, but recently it's gone a little bit better, but he's still, he needs to work, I think, on his emotions and choosing joy and
Yeah, that's right. And so this can be sort of just a bit of a hangover. If he's already making shifts, this can be a hangover of that. But it really is a message from spirit saying there's a misalignment. And so just look at the areas of misalignment, of where he is not choosing. And really, in the end, it's his journey. It's not up to you to fix this in any way. All you can do is hold him in the light and see the the purity of his body and his health, and know that his body is able to heal anything. And so come into that place of focusing on that rather than focusing on that he has problems or that he has illnesses, etc. Focus on the fact that he is a being of divine light, and that every cell in his body vibrates divine light, and that if you focus on that, that's what you will see, that's what will eventuate. And if you guys are making the choices, stepping forward in that place of light, what does he really want to do? How does he want to live his life? Is he making the right choices every step of the way? And it doesn't have to be difficult. It can be a gradual process, and then it will also gradually undo the old mechanisms that have crept into his body, because the fact of the matter is you're both very amazing, powerful beings, and there's that tendency to hide that, and it's time for you guys to shine. It really is. And in relation to your spiritual mission, some of that has already come through. You're very good at cleansing. You're very good at cleaning frequency. You're very good at purifying. Does this make sense to you?
I didn't know that. I'm a blogger, YouTuber. Like, how can I use that?
Okay, well, you are transmitting energy out. The frequency that you transmit out, intend for it to shine very brightly as you do that, and everybody that receives from you through blogs, through YouTube, etc., will feel that cleansing frequency. And so before you begin to blog, before you begin to transmit through YouTube, sit in sacred space, open up your field. You can expand to the team's given the 48 feet in all directions at this point. That's a beautiful space. You can literally ask your spirit to merge with you before you blog or before you start to channel, and then you're going to be coming from that space, and then everything that comes through you will be spirit infused. And so that will be that pure energy that people are dehydrated. It's funny, they're talking about this, they're dehydrated from this kind of purity that you have. And so it doesn't mean that you have to change the flavor of what you're sharing, but it can over time evolve. Allow the energetic purity and cleansing energy to pour through you. And you don't need to think about it too much. Just know that you are this very angelic, powerful being. Own that, stand in that light, and communicate from that space, and just allow it to unfold and follow those innate urges and energies. For example, the creation from your divine feminine, just follow that. Do some writing just for yourself. What do I want? How do I feel? Where am I not free in my life? All of those kind of energies, just really sifting through, okay, how can I expand more to feel truly as I am, this divine being of light? What areas do I need to just cleanse in my life, and then also expand and just pour through, just channel through the energy? Just truly, all it is really is just being more of who you are, and don't feel as if you have to dim your light.
Yeah, and as well, just adding in there, because there's still a lot to say, is that, in your recent reading, it came through to really look at who you think you are, because you're actually different than who you think your identity is. You're different, and so you are so much more. And so whatever flavor your YouTube and blog is, allow it to still be infused with the personality of what you love to share, what you love to share about, what you're interested in, but now bring more spirit in. So when you're in your spiritual power, you're expanded, your energy is expanded, you're feeling good, you're feeling hydrated energetically. You might, if it's live or whatever you're doing, you might, put your seals up a little bit so you feel nice and comfortable. And then you'll be able to do the same thing at a higher level. And you'll notice that the power power that you bring it with and the response you'll get to that will increase. And don't hold to that like that it immediately has to change straight away, but that's the path and trajectory you'll be going on. And that is part of grounding more of your mission, because you already have whatever audience that you have. You've already started your mission, and this is the next phase of it. And honestly, the same goes for your partner. Your partner has to find his alignment first to spirit, and then he'll find his next steps, really about what makes him happy. And of course, in life, you guys got to do what you got to do to make things work. But then you start transitioning, you start bridging that gap to what your spirit guidance is, because that's really what creates the dis-ease and the unhappiness, is the energy of not being aligned to who your spirit knows that you are, can be, and is guiding you to be.
Absolutely. And it's just that message to really look at, well, where am I not happy? What is it that I really want, etc. And also in your Akashic Soul reading, your initiation showed up as the divine child, and you're on the sort of end of that initiation. However, it's about that playful, angelic, divine child energy that you can infuse as well more into your life, and start to come into that place of present spontaneity, that place of feeling your way through life a little more, that place of in every moment of the day, not to make it a job or to make it a lot of work, just what do I feel like doing, and really checking in with your spirit and your guides and your spiritual team, whoever you work with, every morning and even at night, but especially in the morning. Just really sit in that energy work, and then open your space and ask your spirit to merge with you, and just check in and ask the ascended masters that work with you and the other cosmic cousins, etc., and say, what is in the highest for me today? What is in the highest for me today? And live your life in the present moment. You don't have to go too far into the future. Just what is in the highest for me today? And that's something that your boyfriend can do as well, is just what is in the highest for me today? And he can be led, okay, well, I need to swim today. I just really feel like I need to be immersed in water today. I just have to have that. Or you get a strange idea, let's go to this place this weekend, and something's there, and you guys get really inspired about something in your life. They just want you to bring that presence into every moment of your life, and what you will find, the synchronicity will bring you everything that you're calling out for him and for yourself. And then you can start to just really flow through this divine energy together, where you flow through life. Things come upon your path so beautifully, gracefully. His health, increases, your ability to hold your energy increases, where you feel, more vitality when you get home, rather than feeling drained after you've been out, that type of thing. And to really, the main thing is to shine, to really allow that shine, to not hold back. If there's parts of you that are holding back in how you're communicating, and there's something that you want to share more of, start to transition to that. Start to transition into sharing what you love, sharing what you're inspired, sharing what you just can barely hold back anymore. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Absolutely. This resonates a lot. Yeah.
And they want to share more, so I'm just going to keep talking. So the other is from your reading as well, is really you're very high frequency, high 800s on the Ascension Consciousness scale, and still such a deeper connection to your own spirit can be achieved, and to source energy. Really allow that relationship to be so deep, knowing that you are your spirit is you are source. And so bringing in that energy is going to really help elevate you and ground so much more of these higher timelines of your mission, because all your main karma is all connected to that. Your connection to spirit, your own spirit, your connection to source. And this is all the type of stuff, the playfulness that the divine child initiation is bringing you. All this stuff, it's ready, it's waiting for you, it's here. The archangels are here to support you all the steps of the way. And you know, you're gonna lead your twin flame on this journey, and he's gonna have his own journey, but you can inspire him and you can guide him to these powerful techniques like pillar work, and protecting your energy and clearing your energy. Very, very important until you get that to the base level where you feel comfortable. And then more and more, you can just be with your spirit and bring forth the next steps and the next steps of your mission. You've got it all ready to go. It's just about aligning it. It's about allowing it more in and shining more as you feel comfortable. You know, as you get your energy management stronger, you'll feel more able to shine also in more public spaces or in live connection with others and all that type of stuff. So allow that to unfold. It's not going to take a very long time. The next 6 to 12 months for you guys can really be rapid growth, and a lot of grounding of your spiritual missions. Like, it's all ready and ripe for you guys to bring it through your field into manifestation. Really, it's all about choosing it, aligning to it without stress. Don't get too stressed by all of this. Re-listen to this recording over and over again, because spirit will bring you new little details every time, and you're like, oh yeah, I didn't really remember that being said last time, and oh, that's so weird, I thought I'd heard that before, but I didn't. And so you'll find new flows with it, and really allow that to lead you on this next 6 to 12 months.
Beautiful. And again, to acknowledge and own that you are a very powerful spiritual being, and to hold that in your field in every moment of every day, in every interaction. Always come back to that. Always come back to the power that is you, and let go of this human identity. And it's about enjoying your human life, having the joys of having a physical body, being, interacting with physical matter. It's okay to enjoy that. It's okay to participate in that. To let go of some of the identity stuff. So really sort of dig a little deeper, do some writing about who you might think that you are and who you imagine yourself to be, let's say in 10 years. And if you read back what you think you will be in 10 years, you're already there. And that's the message they want to tell you. You're hiding your light. You're dimming it a little more because you're already a bit further than you think you are. You're quite a bit further, and it's time for you to anchor that, ground that, own that, and not hold back due to beliefs about, I don't know, different personality things like age, circumstances, different, I don't know, education, successes in life, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. None of that matters. That's all nothing. What matters is the spiritual energy that pours through you, and the light that you hold on this earth, the divine light that you hold on this earth, the loving energy. And it was interesting because the what was it? The energetic signature that your team wanted you to sort of claim more of was simple, the simple particles of life. And that's that purity that they're coming back to because of this angelic nature that you have. And it might be a bit strange thinking of you being an archangelic, but they want you to, they've shown this because they want you to realize how powerful you are. And to hold on to that in every moment, every relationship, every interaction, and just know that and honor that. Don't allow anything other than that in your life. Just like, I am this goddess of power, and so be it. That's how it is, and live like that. And for your partner, your boyfriend as well, to live that way as well. You know, this is who I am. This is who I am, and to ground that spiritual power. It's time.
Yeah, to know that you really have in this session unfolded your wings. Now keep them open, keep them nice and fresh, because they are so powerful. They're huge. And so whether you're very comfortable with it or not, the team says really get more comfortable with it, get more comfortable with being a spirit, get more comfortable with always talking and connecting to the teams. No matter what clear senses you use, they'll find a way to communicate with you, but you're very connected in any way, and so is your partner. So it really is time for you guys to allow all this through, and a lot of awesome things are awaiting your life.
Absolutely. Now the team is just checking your field, sealing up any rips and tears that are left over from emotionality and reactions, and that, has a lot to do with just the very intense empath, abilities that you have. And so you can strengthen your abilities there to hold stability through your field, centeredness, and make a choice in every situation. If you start to react to people outside of you, to say, I can hold my center, I'm holding my center. And if there's a reaction, just take your energy elsewhere in your mind, or remember who you truly are in that moment. Do not allow the reaction to pull you from your center. I hold my center, I hold my power. Beautiful. And so that's all sealed up around the edges there. And so, yeah, just take some time, integration time, and listen to your spirit, do the meditation and sacred space work, and it's really going to assist.
Yeah, beautiful. We ask for all this energy work to be sealed and to integrate with grace, ease, divine love, divine light, divine power. Send all this energy work down to the core of Mother Gaia, accessible for all souls who are ready. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So be it. So be it. So be it. It is done. A couple of deep breaths up and down your pillar. You've really got this. The team's saying you really, really got this. It's just about gently letting it flow through, write some things down, take one step at a time, and don't be overwhelmed by it. Just be excited by it, because there's a lot of movement forward to be had.
Step softly and powerfully. Does that make sense?
Yes, thanks so much, guys. Super helpful.
You are so welcome.
So
much love.
It was lovely to see. Beautiful, beautiful. So much love to both of you.
Thank you.
You take care. Okay. Many blessings. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.